Hello.
Hello. And type in the comments, hello, good afternoon, where are you watching from? Love to get to know you today. But back to how we appreciate you. 25% off is the code LIVE25?
Yes.
The discount code is LIVE25. And as we journey through all of the different items, if you would like to make a purchase, I'm going to let you know what you need to type into the comments or type into the chat. It depends on the platform you're watching. And DJ will send you a link so that you can make a direct purchase on our website, shopbellc.com. Just always remember to type that code in, LIVE25, to get the deals, to get the prices I quote you for each item over the next 2 hours. In addition to that, if you're watching after this live stream is over, you've got questions, concerns, you want to know more? No problem. We actually have our own dedicated personal shopper for you. But they do have a separate number. I don't think that number is really advertised anywhere. So I'll go ahead and give that to you once we get that popped up on screen because I've not committed that to memory. It is. Thank you, DJ. 888-835-2237. You might want to go ahead and save that into your phone, especially if you are a frequent watcher and shopper for the live stream, because you want to get the deals. Anything else I did not cover? Oh, I remember. So when we send you the link to make your purchase, you will go to our website, shopbellc.com. Any purchases that are over $50, you also get free shipping. So you got free shipping over $50 at our website. You have LIVE25 as that discount code offered over the next 48 hours. And any questions, call the personal shopper. That said, DJ, what did I miss?
Advertising Gem Fest, which will pop up on the screen in a second.
Okay, got that. And I thought of something else. We always have a lot of fun things happening at Shop LC. If you are in town, you will be in the Austin area. We open up the doors to Shop LC a couple of times a year for something called Gem Fest. Sometimes you'll get to meet some of us if we're in the building or we're not on air. We come and have a chat, but you can meet a lot of the people responsible for this broadcast and bring you the product behind the scenes, including our executive team. And you can also get special discounts on product that we will make available during Gem Fest. And we actually have workshops. I was a part of a bead jewelry making workshop. I think it was last year. And that was a lot of fun to hang out with you. So this year's Gem Fest, it's all in Austin it's our 7th. Wow, I didn't realize we had already gotten up to 7 of them, DJ. But this will happen on Friday, July 18th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at our headquarters here in Round Rock. So if you are in town, we would love to see you. Or if you're close enough and you can drive, I met some folks from San Antonio. Actually drove up. Yeah, it was pretty neat. And do we still have the watch and win?
Yes.
There's a lot. I'm sure you're watching and you're like, get to the jewelry. Show me something. There's always so much happening, and let's show you. Yes, when you go, again, when you want to make that purchase, I will let you know what you need to type into the chat or the comments. We'll send you a link to make that purchase. It'll take you to the home page. You can not only make your purchase, but you can enter to win a Rolex. A real one. I just had to throw that in. It's the Watch and Win sweepstakes, and plus we have 2 winners every single day outside of that. One will win a $100 Shop LC credit, and the other will win a product. Today's prize is the La Lure. I don't know how to say it, but it is an at-home hair removal and photo facial device. Wow. That's amazing. No purchase is necessary. You can go to shoplc.com and enter to win every single day through June 25th.
Okay, that's
it. Let's get going. Again, my name is Marvin Nation. If you would like more information about me, You know what I'm about to say. Head over to our website, shoplc.com. You want to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. There's a link that says Meet the Hosts. Click on that, and you will see us all pop up, and you can click on my face, and you will see more details. But I've been at Shop LC for 7 years, got into this industry back in 2002, so it's over 23 years in home shopping, and I had my own jewelry company, jewelry website, represented big brands like Levian, worked throughout the Caribbean on ships, promoting port stores and select luxury brands. So you are in great, experienced hands. Let's get started with look number 1. Right up here at the top. So, Shop LC, when our family members hear that name and they think of a gemstone that is directly associated with our company, I feel like the number 1 gem that pops in is Tanzanite. We are the home for Tanzanite. We are the house of Tanzanite. When Shop LC decided to enter that Tanzanite category and distribute it to you and make beautiful pieces of jewelry, we completely changed the industry. We shook it up because originally this was a gem brought to market officially in 1968 via Tiffany and Company. Yeah, it was the senior vice president, Henry Platt himself, that really got behind this gem. He actually named the gemstone Tanzanite. Technically, the mineral term is, oh my gosh, not color change diaspora, that's turquoisite. I just did a brain drain. Suffice to say, ugly mineral name, made with the beautiful Tanzanite, but the problem was, if you were not a client of Tiffany's, you were not going to get your hands on it. And then once it started to become more distributed to Tiffany, to Winston, to Graff, to Boucheron, I mean, these are companies that sell $1 million pieces of jewelry. I've seen Tanzanites in the cases at Tiffany's for $50,000, $60,000, and friends, that was 20 years ago. So it's one of the world's most expensive gemstones. What Shop LC was able to do, I think this was about 25, it could be almost 30 years ago now, is when they did a restructuring and a reorganization of Tanzanite distribution in Tanzania in the mid-1990s, following the diamond site holder business model, they created the Tanzanite site holder business model. And we positioned ourselves to be the largest, the number 1 contributing site holder for the mining and distribution for Tanzanite. From the beginning, when they started really getting organized in Tanzania with the public partner, with the public sector, private sector partnerships. That said, they split up that region in Tanzania into 4 different blocks, A, B, C, and D. The most productive areas from A, B, C, and D, 4 AAA and 4A Tanzanite were blocks C and D. D closed in 2012. C closed officially, gosh, was it 2018? It was right when the Tanzanian government, again, came in, changed the entire structure, built a wall, and essentially production was closed down because they shut down the licensing agreement that they had with the company responsible for bringing Tanzanite to market, mining it at that time. Lots of controversy there. That said, there's so much more news and history. What I'm helping you understand is that because of our positioning with Tanzanite for so many decades and years, we've been able to make the largest purchases of premium C block, D block, right, most expensive Tanzanites the world has ever seen. And what we did is we honored the most beautiful, vivid, saturated Tanzanites with a collection called Rhapsody. Rhapsody is our top of the line. All of the items that you see in Rhapsody are made from 950 platinum. You've got the durability there, pure platinum. In addition to that, we have a diamond grade standard that is the highest in this company. It equals Cartier. Their diamond standard. I know, you're like, what is going on, Shop LC? It's super cool. So the quality of your diamonds start at colorless. I mean, they're all colorless diamonds, DEF. And the clarity begins at VS. You don't see SI. That's our Ileana collection. We'll talk about that if I have an Ileana piece. So you are getting top of the line, top quality, not only for the metals and the diamonds, but for the gemstones. The price of this ring up front, based on everything I just shared with you, at $39.99, that's a regular Shop LC price. It's bananas. Because what you really need to look for when you're shopping Rhapsody, you need to go to our website, shoplc.com, and look at the estimated retail value. That will help you understand what you really should be investing in the platinum tanzanite pieces. And with this ring, it's $19,000. Shopping direct with the manufacturer, direct with the source, we purchase directly from the mine, helps you save money. We started at $4,000. You get to save an additional 25% off. Take a look at this beautiful piece. I am a huge fan of emerald cuts for tanzanite. Couple of reasons. I feel like it shows off the layers of pleochroism most beautifully, along with trillions. That's a really lovely display. But when you see this, and many apologies, this is a phone, and our lighting is not set up for jewelry. But first, you can see how deep, vivid, and saturated the blue is. Now, when you look at the color grade range for tanzanite, you've got the body of deep blue on one end of the spectrum, and you've got the body of deep purples on the other end of the spectrum. Both of them are valuable. What you have to understand is the most desirable, the most requested will be the deep, vivid, saturated blues, and therefore they command a higher price per carat in the marketplace above the deep, dark plums. That's just the way it is. It's just what people want. No matter which, you want rich, deep color, which is what you see here. But also notice, if I shift it, look at that. If I shift it just a little, you see those violets in there. You see those purples in there. In person, I see flashes of pinks as well. With an emerald cut, it allows you to see the deep blues, the light blues, the deep purples, the light purples, and flashes of pinks, working their way down those stepped facets. So I think it's a really lovely silhouette for tanzanite. And what I'm just describing to you, seeing those different colors at different angles, that's called pleochroism. Multiple colors, many colors, pleochroism. All right? This is absolutely one of the best. Terrific low price here. Let me give you details. This is a 2.91 carat total weight, so almost 3 carats with just over 6 grams of your solid platinum. Here's the silhouette from the profile. You do have the positioning. This is pretty cool. Look at that. Of huge diamond trillions. I believe, if I remember this ring, these are about 10 points each for those trillions. It's pretty neat. And the tanzanite in and of itself is valuable. Any carat weight above 1 carat is bringing tremendous value into your tanzanite collection. But when you can hit over 2 carats, ka-ching, 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 it just goes up astronomically what this ring is worth. This is a 2.58 carat minimum octagon. Look at that color. Look, the studio isn't even set up to show off tanzanite color. It's not. This is a camera phone, like a phone on a camera. And it still looks incredible. You see that? It's definitely an approachable traditional design by way of styling. I would wear it every single day. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Just celebrate your love and passion for tanzanite. And also let's celebrate the discount. Whoop, whoop. Let's do it. Shop LC, starting off at $39.99.99. Natural price. We're going to save you, what is that? A full $1,000 off. Did I do that right? Hold on. No. This is why I let Elias does this for me, DJ, because I get so carried away. It's $29.99.99. Yeah, that's a $1,000 savings when you type in that discount code live25. You want to make this purchase right now. in the comments, in the chat, just type in shop 1, and DJ will go ahead and send you a link to make that purchase happen. Shop 1. Let me give you a couple more details. With every Rhapsody, we give you our Shop LC certificate. It's an authenticity guarantee certificate. And with this ring in particular, we additionally paid for this. It's a third-party certified appraisal. And I understand this is backwards, so I will just read it to you, that this has a $10,800 retail replacement value. 33 points in diamonds, 2.58 carat octagon. All of the details are on this card, in addition to $10,800. You are at $29.99 right now. For the 48-hour window of time, you get to use the discount code LIVE25. Super pretty. Let me give you a measure before we get out of this one. You've got, I hope you can see that, yes. You've got the measure coming in at about 3/8 by 1/4. And this is also guaranteed. Your happiness is guaranteed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's a lot of information, but again, my name is Marva Nation. I'm accredited through the Gemological Institute, and I've been doing this for just over 23 years. So I hope you can appreciate some of the back knowledge that I get to share with you about each piece we get to journey through this afternoon. Again, happy Sunday. Give us a shout out in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. If you have any questions after the live stream has ended, we do have a dedicated personal shopper that you can call. Their telephone number is 888-835-2237, right? And if you're getting in on that, congratulations. That's a significant savings. So that was what, a 2.58 carat. Let's see, we were at $29.99. I'm not including the platinum. I'm not including the diamonds at $29.99. Just the stone. What was I doing? Divided by 2.58. Oops. What am I doing wrong? Suffice to say, we're just over $1,000 per carat. What is going on in the marketplace right now with tanzanite, when you find it with the platinum, when you find it with colorless VS Clarity diamonds, tanzanites in those rings above one carat, because we have comparisons that we show on the live television broadcast. Those are at around, with a designer name, $6,000 to $7,000 per carat. Save money with Shop Belsi. The house of tanzanite. The house for tanzanite. And do I have any more tanzanite? That's the only one. That is weird that that's the only one.
We have the cushion set earrings.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see my little earrings down here. Is that next?
Yeah, that'll be next.
Perfect. Let's get to those. Now, these are not necessarily emerald cuts. However, you have the squared off shoulders, so I think these earrings, these studs, might be a really nice complement for the ring that you just purchased, perhaps. Looking at about 1/4 inch. Can we all see? Yep, just about 1/4 inch there. 2.10 carats total weight, so each individual cushion is well over, it's about 1.05 carat. Also note that with Rhapsody, it's our top of the line, we automatically upgrade your earrings with screw backs. I remember having a pair of earrings. Back in the day, I worked for one of America's largest diamond importers, and we were able to get discounts as employees. I was a brand manager, and I remember getting my diamond. Basically, I lost one of the diamond studs that I bought. It was colorless. It was lovely, the whole 9 yards, because I went large because I got such a large discount. Lost it, so when I replaced it, I went ahead and switched away from, and believe it or not, they were posts with butterfly backs, and I got a martini setting with the screwbacks. Anyway, I paid $200. And this is like 15 years ago. I paid $200 to get, and they were 14 karat white gold screwbacks. We already invested in that for you, and this is not gold, right? Is this gold? Or is it platinum?
It says platinum.
950 platinum. So you have so much more durability with platinum. Platinum is not a malleable metal in the way that gold is, in the way that silver is. Plus, it has just about 1,000-degree higher melting points above gold. So you need a completely different skill set, different team, different equipment. Our company, we invested, I forget how many millions, I don't even want to quote, millions of dollars in creating a platinum manufacturing facility in Jaipur, India, which is where we are headquartered. All right, so you just save money left and right with that vertical integration while giving yourself that upgrade. Now, $65.99 estimated retail price, $65.99 for 4A grade tanzanite platinum earrings. That's conservative. That, in my opinion, it's outdated. I'm also, check this out, DJ. I'm looking at our item number, which is 768, the first three numbers. Okay, our item numbers being issued now are close to 900. This is aged inventory. So that estimated retail value, I don't know, are they a year old? I don't know. But what I do know is $65.99, it's outdated. Because these are over 1 carat. And look at the color. These are blue as can be. Incredible saturation while still seeing at those different angles, those violets, and those flashes of pinks and reds. That's super neat. So we have 5. Oh, I forgot to give budget payments on the ring. Can you help me, DJ? I keep forgetting. Here we go.
$17.99.
Yes.
Minus 25% is
Okay.
$1349.99.
You got that? Heirloom quality jewelry, valuable jewelry. You get these studs for $1349.99. And what are the budget payments?
$269.99.
$269. That's remarkable. I feel like we're talking about gold and topaz from Costco. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. Have you been around the kiosk in Sam's Club or in Costco lately? Sure, they've got gold mountings, but I literally have seen, and I took pictures of it. There's a pretty blue topaz. Remember, blue topaz is an enhanced gemstone in gold, and it was $17.99. I got the photo to prove it. Rare one source tanzanite, introduced to the world through Tiffany's, mounted in platinum with your screwbacks for literally the price of topaz. That's what we get to deliver to you with that additional 25% off using the code LIVE25, and that's good for 48 hours. Now, let me do this too. You will, of course, get this authenticity card because it is our top-of-the-line Rhapsody collection. And just the way to think about this is this is family jewelry. This is legacy jewelry that's not going to wear down or break down over the years because you do have the platinum. And the value of tanzanite, it has skyrocketed ever since 2018 when the government came in and essentially shut down the production of Block C. What they've done is they've allowed for artisanal miners, small groups, to still mine blocks A and B. But you can't compare with a full operation, full multi-million-dollar mining operation that was extracting throughout Block C. It's just the material in the marketplace shrank big time, almost overnight. And as that was happening back in 2017, 2018, we saw China fall head over heels in love with tanzanite. And they have the fastest growing middle class in the world today with well over 1 billion. Do you understand? I forget I think it was 500 or 600 million Chinese people are considered middle class, and you only have about 350 million people in all of the United States. And they love Tanzanite, right? The market has dried up. We've got fierce competition, and it's driven up pricing astronomically. I don't know why we have not gone through and reticketed our Tanzanite, especially our Rhapsody with the platinum here, but we haven't done it. This is aged product. 25% off its price to sell. We only have a few. Let's see. I've got 4 of these, and when they're gone, we can't replace them. They won't be replaced. Your budget payments are $269.99, and I will lock that in for you for 48 hours. Also note, these studs get over a 4-star review with 32 reviews. Very important to know. So your other shoppers love these. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you've been shopping for Tanzanite, especially retail, and you haven't pulled the trigger, I know why. It's the pricing. Now that exorbitant, stupidly high pricing is no longer in the equation, you've got value, and you've got these cushion-shaped studs that you wear dress up, dress down, morning, noon, and night. Not going to fall off. Do cartwheels in them. They're screwbacks. Right? This is a great investment you can make in your wardrobe. And a terrific gift to give, maybe for that wedding anniversary. She would love them. This is known to be the gemstone of new beginnings. And it received that accolade from the Maasai tribes people. Why does that matter? Because Tanzanite was actually found in Tanzania. The Maasai tribes land. Look it up on Giggle. Go to, I call her Chi-Chi. DJ ChatGPT. She's Chi-Chi. She's fun, right? Go to Chi-Chi and type in something to the effect of, tell me about the discovery of Tanzanite in Tanzania, and it will totally go through. Michael de Sousa, the first person to have the first license to actually mine Tanzanite. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on, the legacy of this gem. And it has landed at Shop LC. We have not reticketed. We have not bumped up pricing yet. So take advantage, live 25. Oh, and type into the comments or type into the chat, shop 3 is that? No, shop 2?
Shop 2, yes.
Shop 2. Shop 2. And our producer, DJ, will send you a link for you to make that purchase happen. All right. Moving on. So we were in Tanzania, which is a country on the continent of Africa. I think on the east of that is Ethiopia. Could you look at it?
Where is... What are we looking
at? Ethiopia, being next to Tanzania. Because I know Kenya is just to the north. They share the Tsavo National Park. But because Ethiopia has the coast.
Ethiopia and Tanzania are not close to each other.
They're not close.
Separated by a considerable distance of 1,050 miles.
Are you? What's on the map?
Ethiopia is located in the Horn of Africa, while Tanzania is in the East Africa.
Maybe I'm thinking of small. Are you looking at Google Maps? Mm-hmm. What's next to Tanzania?
Let's see.
Is it Somalia?
Let's see. Kenya, Malawi, Zambia.
Zambia's south.
Republic of the Congo.
That's south. So is Tanzania on the coast then?
Yeah, it's on the coast.
Oh! So to the east of Tanzania is water. And now that I'm orienting myself, yes, Ethiopia. It's got to be more inland. Now I'm remembering the map.
Yeah, in between it is Kenya. Ethiopia and Tanzania. It's Kenya.
Beautiful. Okay, here's the deal. This next gem, no one on the planet ever ever expected to find opal, especially this very translucent opal. This type of opal is actually nicknamed jelly opal out of Australia, and it's the most expensive opal. People think it's black opal. Above that, there's so little of it that people just don't talk about it because it's not traded. It hasn't been sourced in forever, but the nickname was called jelly opal, right? Gemologists, geologists are like, no, you'll never find anything like that again. It's specific for Australia. That same beautiful semi-transparent opal that explodes with the colors of the rainbow, the reds, the blues, the greens, the yellows, the violets, all the things with amazing patterning that you see inside that stone, was found in Ethiopia. It's the Whitley region. It's a mountainous region in Ethiopia. And if you have time and you like watching movies, I think it was 2018. I don't think it was 2019, but there is a movie that came out around the holiday season, and Adam Sandler, I believe he produced it. He starred in it. It's called Uncut Gems. I think it's Uncut Gems. Could you look that up just to verify for me there, TJ? Uncut Gems, and which year? The entire story
2019.
2019. Thank you it was a great movie. Adults only. It's not a movie for kids, all right? It's about leveraging Whitley opal rough for money. That's all I'm going to say. It's a great movie. A little gangster, but it's for adults, and it's gritty, and it's so good. But I'm sharing this story with you so that you can understand that the value is so high for this material that even a Hollywood movie, was based on the value that Ethiopian opal rough can bring into somebody's collection. It's big. Now, when I first came here in 2018 to Shop LC, we were selling a lot of Whitley opal. We would actually include Whitley opal in what we call smackdowns. And back in the day, we would offer 24 hours. Yeah, we had that much opal. And we would do that maybe once a quarter. So at least 4 times a year, we would offer 24 hours of this juice. We used to have a lot. Those days are gone, over, kaputs. A lot of the regulation changed, first of all, around the selling and distribution of opal. It went from companies being able to purchase all of the rough so that we could bring that material into our facility and have our cutters cut the pieces. But I think they came in, it was either 50-50 or 60-40. The government said, no. We're going to preform and we're going to pre-cut. So you have to buy that if you want to buy rough as well. Anyway, and they didn't have professional cutters there who didn't really know how to map out opal to produce play of color like you see here. And you just can't see the studio lights. Opal is very, very shy and bright lights. But on the other hand, you can still see it in this one. You can still see it in that. Surrounded by diamonds and 14 karat yellow gold. And so back to my thought, number one, they changed the way Whitley opal would be purchased by way of cutting. And something else is that the Ministry of Mines, which essentially is a government operation in charge of controlling the mining of their resources and handing out licensing, they basically said, hey, miners, you want to make more money? Ow. You can't dance around like that. That was my funny bone. Ow! That was smarts. Funny bones hurt. Okay. It's a real weird sensation, wouldn't you agree? But nonetheless, they said, hey, guys, you want to make more money? Instead of paying you and subsidizing you to mine opal, we're going to put money into tantalum. which is a metal that's used, it's like critical for semiconducting, electronics, phones, cars, electric cars, all that, because we're going to make a lot more money as a country if you do that. So here you go. And the miner said, okay. So few people are actually sourcing Whittle Opal anymore that our steady stream of supply is a trickle. Like it's a drip. I'm so happy we have this. This is one of our grandest by way of millimeter size in your round. This is 6 carats overall. You do have the top. This is the highest grade for opal. It's 3A grade. And surrounding that, you have a combination. Do you see those blue gems of Paraiba tourmalines? This is so high end. It's a $16,000 ring with Paraiba tourmalines and GH colored diamonds, all in 14 karat gold, certified and appraised. In person, this is going to knock your rocker. Knock you out of your rocker because the play of color is so intense, and it's from every single angle. I'm just sharing my personal experience with you as I'm taking us on a 360-degree tour on this one. It's going to blow your mind. And opal is like, we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on this ring. With opal, no questions asked if you want to send it back, because people have preferences for patterns. You have preferences for, I wanted to see a little bit more red in mine, or a little bit more blue in mine, or a little bit more gray. Right? We totally get it. But what you must do if you're interested right now, you seriously have to just order it and see it in person. Giving you about 3/4 of an inch for the overall look. And this is can I show you, this is the first time in 7 years I've actually seen a Whittle Opal with a complement of Paraiba tourmaline accents. We were talking about this last night, DJ. I was on with Tony, and one of his colleagues in the industry sold Brazilian Paraiba tourmaline rough, not cut, just the block, okay, for $400,000 per carat. Paraiba tourmaline is valuable. You typically don't even find it as an accent gemstone, but you've got it in this. This is rare. This is super special. Type into the chat, shop 3. I don't know that I've even gotten into the money yet. Okay, so what do we have, DJ?
So with Live 25, I put it down there for the price on the bottom TV, by the way.
Oh, that works?
$23.99.99.
You got it. One of the last, and the only with Paraiba tourmaline accents there is this ring. $23.99.99. The budget payment, so your first of 5, first payment $479.99 for something unique and special that we can't literally. If it's not available, it's not available. The heyday, the wild, wild west of 24-hour SmackDowns of Whittle Opal. And they were all big, and they were all like the whole night. Few and far between. This is one of the last. We are not going to see this mounting again with the Paraiba tourmalines. We're priced out. We're priced out of using it in this way. So take advantage now. Now, again, $479.99. Shop 3. Type that into the comments or the chat. DJ will send you a link to purchase, and type in live to 5 to receive the price I just quoted. Coming along with your ring, we paid for this independent third-party appraisal, and I will let you know that this is dated March. I know it's backwards here. $8,400. $8,400. And if your desire is to resell, you got the proof of value right there in black and white. But my hope, wow, that's pretty, is that you are buying this because you love opal. Maybe you were born in the month of October and this is your birthstone, you're looking for a more extravagant, luxurious way to wear and display your opals, this is the ring for you. There's no doubt you're going to fall head over heels in love with this one. Yowza. If you can scroll down real quick, again, it's 6 carats. Actually, I don't need you to. It's on here. The round in and of itself is 13 millimeters and a 5 1/4 carat. You have 19 points in Paraiba tourmalines. Woo! You have 60 points. That's well over a half carat in white diamonds. Yeah, this is the Mac Daddy. This is full throttle luxury with Paraiba tourmalines. I've never seen this before in 7 years. With Paraibas. This is so special. We have 2. Sorry. One in size 6, one in size 9, and with that price, free ring sizing. So, with that ring sizing, just to be clear, that's 2 sizes up or 2 sizes down. So if you buy the 6, we can take you up to a 7, 8. Half sizes included. But hold on. What my sheet is saying is completely different from what I see online, because I see way more sizes. You see that? 5, 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2.
Yeah, I'll trust the website.
Trust the website?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have availability. Yay! That would just twist me all up in knots if I knew only 2 people could take advantage of this ring, of buying it, knowing how rare this is. And this is just from me, maybe, because I can't work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but for me, this is the first and only Whitley opal ring with Paraiba tourmaline accents that I've ever seen. And it's beautiful. It's pulling through the blues and the greens within that opal. Shop 3. Type that in, make your purchase 30-day money back. Is available for you. How fun is that? I have not offered Whitley opal. Personally, I don't even know if I've had a piece of Whitley opal for all of 2025, and we're in June. Just to cover myself, I'll say I had 1. We're so out of it. And it's so sad because I feel like we offered so much, DJ, in previous years that we created a huge fan base. And you still want to collect, and you're like, well, where to go? Where to go? I want more. Sorry. That's just the nature of gemstones, of mining, of political interference, you name it. It's just, you hope and pray when it comes to dealing in gemstones, because so much is completely out of your control. We are moving on. That was shop 3. We have the matching pendant. Is that right?
Yes.
And we'll get to this fairly quickly. Gosh, those Paraibas. Look at that. Y'all, look at the play of color. These are I hate to say it this way, I don't want to say grossest studio lights, but these are not well-appointed studio lights. There. Not well-appointed, and you can still see the play of color. If you are loving that now, you can recognize the quality now. When you see this in person, I swear you need to hold on to something, because you're just going to fall out. You're going to fall out like, woo, that knocked me out. It's so pretty. 1 inch from the top of your bail to the bottom by about 5/8 wide. You are going to get that certified appraisal with this too, and it's a match, it looks to be, with a 13 millimeter 5 1/4 carat opal. Oh, what? Horrible lights in the studio. Camera is on a phone. It doesn't matter. This opal won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. This is quality. And it's natural. These are natural, authentic opals. Isn't that stunning? Unbelievable. 3A grade, overall 6 carats total weight. Let's continue your breakdown with 10 points in the Para-Iba tourmalines, and 60, that's over a half carat in those GH color diamonds. That's wow. We will deliver this. Y'all, we're doing anything we can to make sure you say yes. You get the 14 karat yellow gold chain. 3 years ago, for our gold pieces, we never offered chains. You would get the pendant. But that's changed. With gold at its highest in the commodities market, we said, yeah, let's get your chain. Sure, why not? $10,000 Whitley opal gold necklace. First time I've ever had Para-Iba tourmaline accents. First time. It's a $10,000 estimated retail from Shop LC. The pricing on the card, $8,400. Third-party independent gemologist. Your price, as a thank you for watching the live stream, is $2,399.99. It's going to be the same as the ring, with your budget payments at, what were they, 400? What were they? 5 months to pay down that balance, DJ. Could you do divided by 5? Thank you. $479.99. And then eventually at some point, this becomes priceless because you understand you're working with Whitley opal material that it's not being sourced. It's not replaceable. We don't have it. So congratulations. $479. Now this is for. Type into the comments, type into the chat, shop for, and DJ will send you a link to make your purchase. Just type in Live25 to get the price I quoted. Locking you in for 48 hours, and congratulations to you. And I'm so glad we had Whitley opal in our show. It's one of my favorite gemstones. It's a pleasure to talk about it. So many people start their journey for loving minerals and gems with opal because nothing looks like an opal, right? You look at a blue gem. Is it blue topaz? Is it a blue sapphire? Is it a blue zircon? Right? There are many blues. Nothing looks like an opal. That play of color, nothing. And so people generally start, especially men, love collecting opal specimens. And then you start your journey of collecting from there. You've got a great one. And for this, the ring and this necklace in particular, it's luxury. You're looking to elevate your Whitley opal collection and include, again, what the rough just sold. I was on with Tony. His friend sold Brazilian Para-Iba tourmaline rough for $400,000 per carat. Those Para-Ibas are accents for you with this. It's crazy. 10 points along with 60 points in GH color natural earth mined diamonds. And the 14 karat yellow gold chain is included. Is it making sense? The dollars and cents, the more we chat about, the dollars and cents don't make a lick of sense. They just don't. Oh, I want to keep this on. Well, congratulations to you. Any questions after this live stream is over? We do have a dedicated personal shopper. I want for you to give that person a call. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We totally get it when it comes to opals. You have to see the opals in person. This setup is not for putting an opal in its best light at all. Their number is 888-835-2237. Go ahead. Just set this down for you there. All right. Next. So we've gone from where? Tanzania to Ethiopia, the Ethiopian mountain region of Whitley. Look it up on a map. It's in the northwest corner of that country. Oh, now we're in Mozambique. I say that like, oh, can I have a coffee? Right? It's so fun to explore the world of gemstones. And If you're watching right now and you've got kids, you've got grandkids, and you have a passion for buying jewelry, engage them in conversation and help educate them about the world. You don't even have to talk about rubies per se, because if it's maybe your grandson, he may not care a lick about rubies, but he might be interested in knowing about the cyclone that hit that country. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, and what a country does as a people, as a government, to get back on their feet after natural disaster. The history of war in the region, the conquests. How about just geology, geography? The conversations can go on and on and on. And it opens up with just, hey, I bought a brand new ruby ring in the rubies from Mozambique. Right? It's pretty cool. I don't think sometimes people broaden their horizons and think, how can I engage my kids? How can I engage my grandchildren and let them know about the world and instill that desire to travel and to understand different cultures and know that it's not just about the 350 million people in America. We have over 1 billion in India, over 1 billion in China. I don't even know collectively with all of the different countries on the continent of Africa. You see, it's just so exciting. I get excited with the thought of you having these conversations. And if you're a teacher, how cool would that lesson plan be? Maybe you do a little bit of geography. It could be sociology. It could be psychology. And if you walk into the class one day and you're like, okay, look at my ring. Kids are like, first of all, the kids are like, huh? Okay. So you got to engage them. Right? Look at my ring. Guys, look at my ring. And have a lesson plan about jewelry and the country and whatever your subject may be to teach. You can make it really fun for you too. All right, let's talk about this. 3A grade, that's huge. Asher cut Nyasa ruby. FF means fissure filled. I'll chat with you about that in a second. And you do have, look at these baguettes. I love the shoulders. You have 2 baguettes surrounded by smaller, round, GH color white diamonds. Isn't that cool? Look at that. You have 10 karat yellow gold, and this is a knuckle buster at 13.60 carats. That's super cool. And you're coming in at just over a 1/2 inch squared. And so let's chat about that. First of all, Nyasa. Nyasa is a region in the country of Mozambique. And I feel like I need to rewind a little bit because way back in 2007, 2008, I worked for a different luxury jewelry network. They were also a manufacturer. And we were offering Burmese rubies at the time, considered to be the world's most expensive rubies and most desirable rubies. And they cost a fortune, price per carat. It was like, whoa, I can't believe I get to actually touch them, wear them, sell them, present them. And then there was a big political situation that happened in 2008, and the United States decided to no longer import rubies from that region. Eventually, that opened up again, but I forget how many years ago, more political upheaval. And so there was just a huge void in the marketplace for exquisite ruby material. So what that situation did is allow for gemologists, geologists to look for other regions in the world to find really beautiful, exquisite rubies. And they found several veins and regions in Mozambique. So if you can take the time, well, I don't know where you can go. I mean, maybe you can go to Google Maps, but you will see that there are a lot of the rubies that we offer from Shop LC, we will name after different regions. Like there's the Montepuez ruby. If you can see that on a Google map. There is a Nyasa region where this is from. You can also see that on. I just think it's cool to plot this stuff out. You really have to be a gym nerd and a gym geek to do this stuff, but if you're like me and you're into it, yeah, let's go there. That said, now, what we found from this region is you can get really, really large pieces of rough, and because you have huge amounts of rough, you can cut them down to these larger sizes. And like you can see, this is absolutely huge. It is, let me see if I have a breakdown. A 12 millimeter Asher cut. It's 13.47 carats on its own, along with 13 points in the diamonds on the shoulders. I'm reading off of your Luxoro Authenticity Guarantee card with all the specifications on the back. I know it's backwards, but it's all outlined right here for you and your authenticity. But what we found, yes, you can get these really, really big, juicy red rubies, but wow, they are included. How do you fix that problem? Through a technique that is called FFF, or fissure filling. Now, fissure filling, what that is, it's a process of injecting a material into the crystal in order to seal up a lot of the cracks. Not all of them, but enough to have a big gemstone like this, and it looks good. All right, it looks good. Something to note, and a lot of people, again, I don't want to get too far in the weeds, but I really want to talk about it so that you can really understand Shop LC quality. Our attention to detail, after 23 years in this business, I've been doing this, it blows my mind, the attention to detail. So with fissure filling, there are many companies out there that will take rubies, natural ruby material, which is what this is, and they will inject epoxy, adhesives, glues. Why is that important to know? Because over time, material like that breaks down. So what happens when that material breaks down and leaks out is the cracks come back. What? Think. Shop LC is different. Our fissure filling method is more expensive because instead of using epoxies that, especially over time and with heat and wear, drain out, we use glass. It's permanent. So the way your Niassa ruby looks today, big, beautiful red, maraschino cherry red, is how it will look forever. Look at that. And I love the Greek key style you see throughout within the four-pronged mounted area, diamonds on the shoulders, and this is 10 karat yellow gold. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get you 25% off as a thank you for watching the live stream. Your Shop LC price is not $1199.99. You're going down to $899.99. That's a big savings. $899. Sometimes speaking those words, I have to catch myself, right? $899.99. We allow for 5 months to pay your balance down. The budget payments, meaning your first payment today, if you choose that free installment plan, is divided by 5. Mr. DJ.
All right. There we go.
Wow, $179.99. And then after 5 months, done. Isn't that amazing? And look at the color. Look at the quality. I'm coming up real close. Oh, I don't want to distort this too badly. It's, yeah, with the diamonds, with the gold. Enjoy this. I know July, are we a week away? 2 weeks? I don't even know when July is coming up. And July babies, this is your birthstone. I want for you to treasure yourself, feel amazing, celebrate you with this gemstone. To me, it's definitely a right-hand ring. You just strut your stuff wearing a big ruby like this, and it is genuine. By the way, it's a 5-star reviewed Niassa ruby. You got 3 reviews. And once this arrives and you decide to keep it in your heart, in your space forever, circle back to shoplc.com and leave your own review. I don't know about you, but I read reviews before I make larger purchases. And, you know, $8.99, it is an ask, but well worth it because the value is there. The beauty is there. And it is a ruby. Ruby, outside of a red diamond, is one of the most expensive colored gemstones the world has ever seen. Mm-hmm. Red diamonds are over $1 million a carat, by the way. Crazy. Well, with the Montepuez rubies, I think we got up to over $600,000 per carat. Paraiba tourmalines were at $400,000 per carat. I mean, it's just the money in the world. Where are these people getting all this money? Somebody call me. Let me know. Anyway, congratulations. $179.99 are the 5 budget payments using that discount code LIVE25 when you check out. Type into the chat or type into the comments shop 5 and DJ will send you a link to make your purchase. Shop 5. All right. Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have a matching pendant, it looks like.
Oh.
Yes, okay, cool.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I haven't had Niassa rubies that were really big like this in a long time, so I forget to mention that. When I first came here, my auntie Alice is born in the month of July. She's at the end of July, and she loves rubies. I bought her a huge Niassa ruby. She's in her 90s, you guys. She's teeny little old woman. And she was, oh my gosh, it made me melt because she wore the ring to church. And she was just saying that the ladies were just looking at her and asking, oh, I love your ring. Who got it? And she said, well, my niece bought me my ruby ring for my birthday. So, I mean, it came with Shop LC pricing as low as it is comparatively to department stores and to jewelry stores. I hope it allows you to do what it's allowed me to do, which is open up my heart and open up my wallet to treat the people that I love to really high quality jewelry. Right? And I mean, that's what hopefully you're using us for. Treating yourself, I know, but treating those you love too. It's like I heard that out there in the ethers. They're like, somebody's saying, no, I'm buying for myself. All right, let's get you this matching pendant featuring that Asher cut. If you look at the photo, you can see it better here. The positioning of the diamonds in the bail right here, it's the exact same configuration on the ring. So these are genuine, true matches for each other. 13.20 carats. Coming in at about 5/8. You get the 10 carat yellow gold mounting and the 10 carat yellow gold chain. You get the gold, you get those GH color diamonds, and to be exact, your 13.46 carat Asher cut with the 13 points in diamonds. Yes? Yes. Is that right? Yes. Here we go. That's rich. Let's see if we can make this happen. Are we at the same price? $8.99?
It's the same price, same thing.
Same price. So overall, let's see. $899.99 using that code LIVE25. $179 to say yes over the next 48 hours to this. $179.99. Hey, there's something else that I can chat with you about quickly. Do you want to know how to save more money? When you go online to shoplc.com to purchase, if you want the set, which I highly suggest you buy, we have something called Bundle and Save. So above and beyond the 25% off deal you get using the code LIVE25, you can save another 10%. Just bundle them together on our website and enjoy the savings. And even though you get all these discounts, you still receive a 30-day money-back guarantee because we want to deliver joy. That's our motto, delivering joy. And if you're feeling as if the quality isn't there, even if you just change your mind, maybe you're just like, you order this because you're loving it right now, and next week you get a call saying, oh, last minute vacation or something, and you need the money, send it back. Right? I mean, seriously, no quibbles, no questions asked. We are a great company by way of customer service. And if you do have customer service issues, give them a call for any reason. Give them a call. Let's put up that personal shopper number if you don't mind. And that could be about anything here in the live stream. Or otherwise, 888-835-2237. Now, that is our dedicated live stream personal shopper. They might transfer you out. I keep hitting my elbow, y'all. They might transfer you to customer service if you have more of a nuts and bolts sort of a thing, or you've got comments or whatever that may be. But we want to make sure that we take care of you in every way we possibly can. Let's move on. Bundle and save. Sometimes we have so many promotions, I can't remember all of them. Oh, super pretty. I'm just going to lay down these necklaces, if you don't mind, DJ. Oh, yeah, I'm looking for the ring. I'm wearing the ring. Put that back. Where do we show? Okay, so we were just in Mozambique, Africa. Which, once the political unrest quiets down, I would love to go visit. Thank you very much. And they rebuild from the cyclone. Mm-hmm. I think it's French. Can you look it up? I think they were the last invader. It's the French. I'm getting it right. I don't think it was Portuguese or Portugal.
You're right.
The France, yeah.
The
Francais, oui, me no speaky. Okay, let's move on. Yay, we get to go back. We get to, Savorite. The Tsavo National Forest, which is where the region where Savorite was first discovered by Campbell Bridges, or he actually received the first official license in order to, Westerner, with a license to mine it from the government back in the day in the 1960s. The region splits northern Tanzania and southern Kenya. But the original material came from Kenya. If you really want to learn about a fascinating story that it's got all the elements, like I'm surprised a movie has not been made about Campbell Bridges and specific, because he discovered a lot of different minerals out of Africa. But this one in particular, dealing with the locals and the tribes, and there's murder, there's intrigue. It is a story. Look it up on, go to Giggle or go to Chi-Chi. I call Chat GPT Chi-Chi, and learn about it. It's super cool. But suffice to say, Savorite came to market just around the same time as Tanzanite did in the late 1960s, also through Tiffany's. And I feel like it's so important for you to know that fact because it's legendary. The introduction of Savorite set a precedence. It gave it the status of an elite exclusive gem for the rich. And I love the fact that people like me, I'm waiting for my paycheck on Friday. I'm waiting for it. I can get one too. And you can get one too. The rarity is there. Exclusivity is there. It is not being actively sourced as well. Not in an organized or structured way at all. If you go online now, you might want to type in something like high-end jewelers selling Savorite so that you can get some lists. I would Chi-Chi it, ChatGPT it. So you can literally understand that still today in 2025, all of these decades later, it's sold through expensive jewelers that charge thousands of dollars. But you've got a friend in the business. You've got me, you've got Shop LC. Beautiful design. Holy gorgeous. Some people don't even realize that garnet produces in the color green, and this is it. Tsavorite. It's fresh. It's open. It's bright. It's a strong gem. It's a tough gem. Remember, at its essence, it's garnet, but there's just a little bit of a different mix of minerals. It's a grossular garnet, to be exact. That helps produce this cleanliness and this amazing green. And Tsavorite, literally jewelry quality, is only found in this region throughout the entire world. Ah! I got goosies. All right. This is a 1.25 carat overall. We mounted this in gold. You really don't want to put Tsavorite that's this quality in anything other than gold. It wouldn't make sense to do that. It wouldn't make sense. And let's break it down. That's a 1 carat, 1.04 carat Tsavorite. Gosh, that's bright. With a fifth of a carat in GH color diamonds, totaling 1¼ carats, along with 3.45 grams of your 10 carat yellow gold. Guys, throughout my history here, 7 years at Shop LC, we've never had a full page of Tsavorite. It doesn't come to market like that. If you want a selection of Tsavorite, go to Tiffany's, right? Go to Graf. Go to these expensive jewelry. It's amazing that we have this material and that we can sell it for as little as we do with your genuine earth mine diamonds and with the gold. 4.5-star review, 4 reviews. $5,000 start is too low. It is way too low, especially for a clean over 1 carat, vivid, saturated, natural, untreated, isn't that Tsavorite? I cannot believe I get to do this. Your Shop LC deal, here it is, $899.99. And those budget payments, I should probably write this down because we have a lot of the same pricing, but could you divide it by 5 again for me?
$179.99.
This isn't, I think I'm going to buy this one. See the hitch, the rub when it comes to getting Tsavorite? It's size and dullness. This is huge. It's over a carat. It's huge and it's not dull. And you have even more Tsavorites. I think there are 5 in all. Yep, 5 in total. This is great. In gold with diamonds for how much? $8.99. This is a steal. I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know. How are we? Wow. Make it happen, collectors. Tsavorite is not a beginner gemstone, not to offend anybody whatsoever. But if you're just starting to buy colored gemstones, you're starting at the top. You're with Tsavorite. The exclusivity, the rarity, launched through Tiffany's, like all those things. It's a very sophisticated gemstone for somebody who really knows their stuff when it comes to buying rare, expensive jewelry. So good on you. Now, if you want to purchase this lovely natural Tsavorite gold diamond ring, type shop 7 into the chat. And DJ, our producer, will send you a link to buy. They'll take you to our website, shoplc.com, and type in that code LIVE25. And we're going to lock you into $899.99 for 48 hours only. Oh, I am way too tempted with this one. God, I've never seen anything. It's large. It's bright. Somebody turned the light switch on. And something else people don't realize too, before we move on, is that the garnets are third to the diamond for dispersion. So you know how light will pass through a diamond and it will split into the colors of the rainbow and give you a lot of white light return? We call that brilliance. Well, you've got diamond, and the third down is garnet. But when it comes to red garnets, it's such a dark color, or even rhodolite garnets, you can't see that because it's absorbed. With the green, with the light green, you can see all of that. It's got a diamond sparkle, but it's a tougher gem. I know. $899.99 or order now $179.99 are the budget payments. Shop 7. Type that in. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you have free shipping, and you get your authenticity card from Shop LC. I tell you what I would do, though, if I was a high-end jeweler, I would totally buy this from Shop LC, and I would turn it around, and I wouldn't even start at $5,000. I would start at maybe $8,000 to $9,000. Because when you go into those small jewelers, you want to have wiggle room, negotiating room to work down. But yeah, if I was a jeweler, I would buy as many of these as I could in the different sizes, and I would resell them. And that would help you brand yourself as that one jeweler or store in the neighborhood, in the community, in the city that actually had Tsavorite priced thousands of dollars under where it was first introduced in 1968 to the world as a gem. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful show. Happy Sunday. Gorgeous. Wait, we have the matching. Get out. We have the matching pendant?
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm all over this. Yeah, it's a very sophisticated gem, sophisticated purchase. OMG. Let me scoot back a little bit. That's stunning. This is the best quality. I can tell you in 7 years at Shop LC, this is just about the largest, cleanest, most vivid Tsavorite I've ever had. The only other place that offered Tsavorite like this, it was that network I worked for back in 2007, 8, 9, 10. About 5/8. And even then, we only had a few pieces. Is that over 1 carat too? Let's break this down. 92 point minimum. 92 points in your Tsavorite with 15 points in your diamonds. 10 karat yellow gold with a 10 karat yellow gold chain, 20 inches included. How are we giving it away? Same price, $899.99. Same budget payments. Order over the next 48 hours, $179.99. That's nuts for Tsavorite. This large, this clean. And the chain. Oh, it's gorgeous. That is so pretty. 5-star review, 1 review. Once you order this, please come back to shoplc.com and let everybody know your thoughts. There's no other review to have with this quality outside of 5-star. It's one of those things where if you are purchasing these beautiful rare exotic gemstones from Shop LC, and you do walk into a Tiffany's, you do walk into a Cartier, you do walk into a Bulgari, you do walk into, you understand? I'm not saying you're a client of theirs. I'm not saying you're going to shop. Just walk in wearing your Shop LC jewelry and notice the reaction of the salespeople around the room. Don't be surprised if you start seeing them panting hard. Right? Because they already know, you know. And they think you can afford their pricing. And maybe you can. But even if you can, why would you? You've got Shop LC. Just saying. Here's the match. Shop, what is it? Shop
8.
8. Type that in, Shop 8. And DJ will send you a link to purchase. Live25 is the code you type in to receive your discount. You know, you might have questions after this live stream is over. I get it. We understand. So we have a personal shopper you can call. Their number is 888 835 2237. and they can answer your questions. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Yay. So we've got your back. We support your purchase, and we deliver that joy. For me personally, after all of these years, it's like still feeling like a kid in a candy store. It's just like, oh, I want that gumdrop. I want that cotton candy. It looks so good. It's the tastiest in the world. And it's a pleasure to feel that way when you come into a job every day, right? It is. It's the real deal. You are shopping with the manufacturer. Over 40 years of manufacturing experience based out of Jaipur, India. One of the largest top 10 jewelry manufacturers in the U.S. We do have a live broadcast network out of Austin, Texas, 2 in the U.K., 1 in Germany. Oh gosh, what else? And I think we're like a 4.5 review on Google Reviews. Like, it just goes on and on. You save money when you shop direct with a manufacturer. And another benefit is that we have the ability to pay attention to the quality controls. And if something goes wrong or something isn't to your satisfaction, we, as a manufacturer, can make it right. Because you're dealing directly with us versus a store with a vendor, a distributor, a wholesaler. All of these, the middlemen, they've already taken their money and they're out. They bear no responsibility. But at Shop LC, we take care of what we make, and we take care of you. Let's move on. All right, so that was Kenya. Let's do it. Ooh! Where are we going? Dancing like this. Where are we going? Brazil, the carnival. We're going to Brazil. I smell barbecue already. Tony, where are you? After the broadcast, he was walking us through his backyard and his house and his dogs and all that. Anyway, lots happens behind the scenes. Shop LC. Wow! These are huge. Natural rubellite tourmaline. So the Oro-Fino rubellite deposit is the most important rubellite tourmaline deposit in the world. There's a Nigerian deposit. I've actually purchased a Nigerian rubellite back in like 2003. Very, very dark, heavily included. It was more, I don't want to say it was fully opaque, but completely different. First of all, the Oro-Fino deposit was the largest tourmaline deposit the world had ever seen. But by way of rubellite tourmaline, this red tourmaline, it set the world grading standard for this gemstone. And that standard is to have at least that 80-20 rule apply. 80% ruby red, cherry red, 20% hot pinks, sassy hot pinks. Sometimes you will see nuances of violet in there, but overall, keeping it simple, you want to see those reds and you want to see those pinks. And you want to have the balance more red than pink. It's a very difficult stone to match because of those variances, right? Those narrow variances I just shared with you. But we've done it beautifully in this piece, about a 1/2 inch wide by 5/8 tall. The story doesn't stop with those 3 healthy, color-filled, 3A grade Oro-Fino rubellites, because you see these have Paraiba tourmalines. Paraiba, another Brazilian stone, blue Paraiba tourmaline, and natural white diamond accents. It's a 3 carat total weight. Of course, we've mounted this ring in 10 karat yellow gold. You would never. This is not silver material, gem material. You want to match the mounting, the value and pricing of the mounting with the value and pricing of the gem. And so you've got your gold, you've got your GH colored diamonds, and not one, not two, 3 matched rubelites. It's a $10,000 ring. Estimated retail, $10,000. I agree with this one because, you know, as we've been shopping together, I'm like, yeah, maybe, yeah, no, that's right. We're super limited in sizing. So let's do this. Let's get to the price. You get 25% off for not 24, for 48 hours. Your Shop LC price is $1,649. There is not one rubelite with a few Paraiba tourmalines. There are 3 of them with 13 points in your Paraibas and 16 points in those GH colored diamonds. Those are huge 7 by 5 millimeter natural clean rubelites from the Oro Fino mine. It means something. $1649.99, and you've got a 5-month pay down, 5 months of budget payments, giving you
$329.98.
$329.
$329.99.
$329. So $329.99. You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. The color is saturated. Color of Oro Fino rubelite is vivacious. It's very intoxicating. It's sexy. This is a very regal, again, another sophisticated colored gemstone purchase. Not necessarily for beginners. For those of us with a proclivity for true exotics, luxury, expensive gems, I'll just put it the way it is. You get this ring from Shop LC for thousands. It's a $10,000 retail. We're at $1649.99. No joke. 5 months. If you want to split up the payments, $329.99. Just enjoy this. Oh my gosh. You get lost in the color. I love this gemstone. Again, specifically, if you are shopping for rubelites, there are a couple of regions, couple of deposits producing jewelry quality, but this deposit specifically set the world grade standard with the Gemological Institute. So all other rubelites from around the world have to measure up to the color tone, saturation, clarity, all the things, all those factors that you get from Oro Fino. Yep, look it up. Pretty neat. We should charge more, but we don't. Wacky. Let's see. This is Shop 9. Shop 9. And this is another one too. You know, coming to work for Shop LC 7 years ago, I not often, but I at least can remember 2 Smackdowns, all Oro Fino rubelite. And Smackdowns, we really don't even have them anymore, but we used to highlight one gem for 24 hours on a Saturday. And I can only recall really twice that we did that for Oro Fino. Very rare. It was the largest strike of tourmaline overall of all colors, but even that strike was small to supply for an entire globe. We are, again, Shop 9. We are moving on. Yeah, my name is Marva. Happy Sunday. Great to see you. If you'd like more information about me, just go to our homepage, shoplc.com. Scroll down to the bottom, and there's a link that says Meet the Hosts. When you click on that link, you'll see everybody who learn about all of us, including me. And I will be back on this Wednesday. I have a couple days off, but starting at 4 p.m. with our good buddy Dan Dennis! We always have a good time. We will be on from 4 to 6 and 8 to 11 this Wednesday. We've got the matching. Holy mackerel, the matching necklace. That is something special. Look at that color. Look at the color. The lights in the studio are terrible. These river lights don't care. They're still going to show up. 3 7x5s. Those blues are Paraiba tourmalines. Paraiba rough sells today, this year, for $400,000 per carat. Those blues. I know. And these are combined with natural earth mine white diamonds. The breakdown here, you have 1/5 of a carat in the diamonds, 13 points in the Paraibas, and 2.72 carats across the 3 7x5 millimeter 3A grade rubelites, all mounted in your 10 carat yellow gold. From the bail, top of the bail to the bottom, about 1 inch, 1/4. Yes. Look, this, with the price we're offering, it's 3 pendants in 1. You should be getting this. Yep. For because your price, discount price is $1949.99. That's how valuable this material is, just for one and those Paraibas. But you get all that. $1949.99 using that discount code LIVE25. And what are the budget payments?
They are $389.99.
Is that what you needed to see? Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Oh, now do you see why I love rubelite? Oh my gosh. It's sensual. It's seductive. It's a little bit a sassy hot pink, a sassy red. These are beautifully balanced. My Macarena! Macarena! I don't want to take this off. I do have the certified appraisal on this, and the price is $5,900. You are in for $1949.99. Turnaround day one, $5,900. It's almost $6,000 conservatively. But this will come delivered too. Yeah, most expensive. So you have the number 1, number 2 most expensive tourmaline colors in the world in one ring. If you got the ring, in one pendant. Chain is included. You get, guys, the 10 karat yellow gold chain. It's like it's for free. We want for you to have the ability to put this around your neck the minute you open the box, and you can. And strut your stuff out the door. You can. And then after 5 months, done, paid for, no fees, no interest. Guys, that's a really big deal using budget payments. We're letting you float our money for 5 months. I mean, I literally just got a credit card because it had 0 interest for a certain amount of time, and I knew, I was looking at it, I was like, okay, I can pay everything off before accruing interest. It's a big deal. It just helps you save money on the back end. We are moving on. Low stock. How many did we have? 2?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
2! You're never going to see this again. And just not the price. You won't see the design. We don't have the oral pheno. We don't have the tourmalines. So when these designs are gone there, especially 3 tourmalines in one piece, fat chance. Oh, why can't I get that together? I gotta cut my nails. They got a little long. Happy Sunday. I mean, isn't the savings great? And everything I have is so gorgeous. I'm trying to keep everything in order for you, DJ.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm not a messy one, ever. You could call me OCD or not, but I do like things in order. Mm-hmm. What do we have next? Oh, the Modani. The Modani. So every single year, our industry meets in Las Vegas for something called the JCK Show. It is the largest manufacturer's show outside of Hong Kong. It's the largest in the United States of America. And everybody's there. Your gold chain manufacturers are there. All of your brands are there. Jewelers like Modani, he's there. It just goes on and on. And it takes over multiple hotels, convention centers, take over the entire city for a solid weekend. This is where prices are reset, contracts are renegotiated, terminated, changed. It all just happened 2 weeks ago. The news from Modani. It's changed. And I'll make it real simple. A few sentences here. Because Modani is having a hard time getting the gems of his standards, he's having a hard time finding them and buying them. His inventory is tighter. He's not willing to let go of what little he has and make them available to us for $20,000 to $30,000 less than what he can sell through his website at full boat retail pricing. So yes, our relationship has shifted. We still have a relationship. You're just not going to see as much Modani as you did last year and the year before. It's just he can't give up his merchandise, and he's not producing as much because of the limited availability of the quality of gemstone to meet his brand's standards. Very simple. I'm letting you know this because I can't guarantee you will ever see this beauty ever again. And with an $8,500 start price, I invite you to go to the Modani Jewels website. It's out there, and filter through and look at his pricing. This is a 1/2 carat total weight. I don't know if you're going to find a 1/2 carat piece there right now, but you will see natural yellow diamond rings. I was on with Tony last night, and we were going through $60,000 rings, $80,000 natural yellow diamonds. Again, this is a 1/2 carat. Pricing on his anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000 through him. We start at $14.99, and this is a genuine. It's a natural yellow diamond. You can't help but see the genuine natural smile on my face. I'm like, I'm in. Mounted in gold, 18 karat white gold for the shank, yellow gold where you see your natural yellows. It's a 4.8 star reviewed ring with 19 reviews. It's a lot of people loving this. And I believe you will as well. This is the cushion shape. And she's sweet and petite. But that is vivid natural yellow color. The grading is exceptional here. Just about 1/4 inch wide. I love how sweet the shoulders are. How they're cinched at the waist here. Again, the setup is terrible with this camera phone, but there's actually mill-grade detailed work on the outer edge. You can see this beautiful sweeping silhouette with the bezel sets, elongated bezel set. It's a really pretty ring. Very feminine. Look at that. That's big natural yellow diamond surrounded by smaller natural yellows for that halo. This is so pretty. I can't get over this. All right, 1/2 carat total weight, 18 karat gold. Cushion is what I've got. Okay, well, could you scroll down just a little bit? Are there, oh, thank you. Do we have specs? Yes, great. That's a 1/4 carat cushion. That's a big deal because it's clean. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then you've got the white diamond. The silhouette, the engineering on this is just so sweet, elegant, and so lovely. It's got a lot of personality. Why is this only $1,500? It's a natural yellow diamond. It's a natural, and by the way, we were talking about this last night too, because the consistency of quality throughout the Modani, whether it's a $60,000 natural yellow diamond or less, they're pretty much the same with how vivid they are, how saturated they are. And so Tony and I, we were surmising, or we were thinking that these have to be Ellendale sourced yellow diamonds. So the majority of the world's yellow diamonds, some of them out of Golconda in India, but primarily in Australia. And there were two mines. There was the Argyle mine, which is in the west, but in the northwest of Australia. But then there was the Ellendale mine, which was west, but in more of the southwest of Australia. And it just so happened that there was more nitrogen in that soil, and it produced more vivid, saturated yellow diamonds. And we think that that's what accounts for all of the consistency that we see. And it is breathtaking. Such a pretty ring. Are we going lower? $1124.99? And this is a forever ring. This is a family ring. You get to enjoy wearing it today, of course. Do you understand how much value you are bringing to your family's legacy with a natural, and it's a quarter carat. It's not small. $1124.99. Lock that savings in over the next 48 hours. What are my budget payments?
They are
$224.99.
$224.99. I mean, come on, for $224.99 for 5 months, just do it. Because that same money, let's dial it back. That same amount of money for fine jewelry, because this is gold, these are natural white, natural yellow diamonds, 18 karat gold, no less, 75% pure gold. That same money over 5 months, $224. That's not going to get you anything like this retail. Anything like this. You'd be hard pressed to find gold, 10 karat gold. I'll call it out. Maybe a 10 karat gold band ring. This is luxury 18 karat. There's a very small amount of human beings on planet Earth who have ever been able to afford and wear natural yellow diamonds of any significance. And you are now one of them. And let Shop Belle see. We're your little secret. I love this ring. I love it. You will too. Because if you try it on, you're like, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. I doubt that's going to be the feeling. 30-day money-back. Type in Shop 11 into the chat. DJ will send you a link. You can make your purchase that way. Congratulations to you on this one. It's a Modani. You'll never see it here again at any price. Retired style. It's impossible. And here is your authenticity with the breakdown of what you're getting. And let me see what else. It does have the Modani, the name stamped on the inside. Collectors of Modani always want to know that little fact. So that is there for you too. Oh, she's pretty. Now, let's continue making your Sunday worth it. Oh, what do we have?
Next up.
Yes, he's pressing the button. Ooh, okay. I, unfortunately, have not had the pleasure of ever offering this with Tony. Tony Denise is our resident gem hunter and world-renowned lapidary out of Brazil, and we have a partnership with him to buy his gemstones. And he's a dear friend to the owner of the company, the founder of Shop LC, Sunil. And to have Tony part this, what I do know about the, and I say it wrong, Pyrenees Lagoon Blue Tourmaline Collection is that this is Tony's private collection. So it's his family's rough, and we were able to work with him and have him give some of it to us. We purchased it. I mean, come on, don't get me wrong. He allowed us to make a purchase, and we built this ring for you. Ultra exclusive. And that's huge. It's beautiful. 3A grade. 2.17 carats total weight when you include those diamonds. 14 karat yellow gold, luxury all through. So your blue tourmalines are the most expensive colored tourmalines in the world. You got your blues, you got Paraiba, and then you've got your rubellite, which we have the 3-stone rubellites here. The Pyrenees, I'm trying to say it like Tony, I won't even try. Extremely valuable, extremely rare, 1.70 carats just in that blue. And it is gorgeous in person. Wow, it's really going to wow you. 47 points in natural white diamonds. That was a $6,500 replacement value. And you look at those blues. That is 100% natural. Blues, the undertones are of teal greens. I know. The difference here between the Pyrenees, just visually, typically blue tourmaline is more indigo. It's kind of on the darker, more saturated side. So you get deep dark blues and deep dark greens. What makes this so different, which I think is probably why Tony just bought all the rough that was offered to him at the time, this is many, many years ago, is because this is so much brighter, and it allows you to see the different dimensions of the blues and the greens in one. And I have never seen tourmaline like this until Tony's. Very, very rare. It's $14,000 estimated retail value. We brought this in for $2699.99. Your deal is $2,024.99. You got 2 days to get that deal. $2,024.99. 5 budget payments, yes? Mm-hmm. Free shipping. Card included. $404.99. $404.99. We're not buying any more from Tony because he's not letting us. It's going to his girls. It's going to his kids. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy a gem that was purchased by a gem hunter. You know the guy, right? And that makes it so much more highly collectible, above and beyond the price per carat and all the nuts and bolts that we talk about. And it is, wow, it's like there's an electric blue. I've never seen tourmaline like this. Oh, and then I shifted it and it's green. Wow. Did you see this earlier?
Oh, yeah.
I've got to collect some of it too. Again, once it's sold through, done. Shop 12. Type Shop 12 into the chat. DJ will send you a link to buy this, and type in Live25 when you check out. Any questions? Call a personal shopper at the number 888-837.
835.
Sorry. 888-835-2237. That's why I need to see it every time. I always transpose the numbers. get you the deal. All right, we gotta move. Wow, that I'm blown away by that one. Jeez, it's pretty. All right.
Probably our last piece.
Our last. Lovely. Oh, good. This will be quick and easy. We all know the Colombian emerald, right? Yes. In this band ring, we're going to get you the top of the line with 3A grade. Who turned these on? Who plugged these in? Boom. Wear it every day. It's a band. 1.10 carats total weight. You've got this mounted in 14 karat yellow gold. These are clean, bright, authentic Colombian. Everybody wants a Colombian emerald. Everybody wants one. No one can afford them until now. I know. And I love that it's a band. I would wear this every single day. It's 3A grade, and we are looking at 13 pieces. Yep, 79 points. That's a lot. Lucky 13, 79 points. Look at how bright they are. They don't have to be big to be seen, but they do need to be bright. And to the north and south, you do have the edges filled with 30 points. There's a lot of diamonds here. 30 points in diamonds. Okay, $8,000 band. Not Joel Price. Your TL from Shop LC, it's, again, $8,000 retail, which I agree with that. $21.99.99, already at bargain. Shop LC price, $16.49. What? Colombian Emerald Dead. You know you're going to wear it every day. It's going to pay for itself so quickly. $16.49.99. And you've got 5 months for those budget payments. Meaning you can order right now for can't believe I get to say this, only $329.99. And you own Colombian Emeralds Diamonds in gold forever. Talk about elevating the status of your private family collection. Easy shoo-in when you buy Colombian Emeralds in gold and diamonds. That's it. This is an easy one. I see we're limited for sizes. We offer free shipping for the next 48 hours. $329.99 are your budget payments. Type shop 13 into the chat. DJ will send you that link. Buy as many as your budget will allow. Gosh, hasn't today's show been so darn pretty? Everything is gorgeous. I live for shows like this. So pretty. I hope Dan and I have a show like this coming up on Wednesday. And you can see me on with Dan Dennis Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, and then 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. I'm fairly sure that we will have 5 hours of jewelry for you, and you'll just have to tune in and see what we have on tap. Anything else we can get to, or are we out of here?
We are out of here.
All right, I want to thank DJ. He's been great. And the live stream will return tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. Take care. Ooh, that was right on time.
Yeah.
Is this your pen? I think it's your pen. It's not my pen.